What's up, everybody? My name is Big Pops here at my channel. This is my very first video, so thank you for tuning in. What will I provide on this channel? I will provide some movie reviews, and actually that's it. I just kind of want to do movie reviews, and if it becomes more, it becomes more. We'll see. I like to do this, so here we go. For the first movie we're gonna review is Fatman. Now, I've seen Fatman in theaters a couple days ago. It's I gotta say, it's a pretty straightforward story, but it's a creative one about Santa Claus. Basically, it is about a Santa Claus, which is portrayed by Mel Gibson, set in our real world. So it's no fictional world, it's just our world. It is known that he exists, but most people don't know where he actually lives. You know, or in any case, the village where he lives close to and sometimes stops by know that he is Santa Claus, going by the name Kris Kringle. It is a somewhat worn out Santa Claus. He gets paid by the government by an... oh, wait. Okay, let me explain this right. So, he gets paid by the government, and he gets paid by a number of toys he brings around the world. But as more kids get naughtier and show bad behavior, he can't give them gifts and send them coal. Because bad kids get coal at Christmas. Because he delivers less toys than before, he gets less paid. It's all clear now? And all this money is not enough to keep him and his wife, Ruth Kringle, portrayed by Marianne Jean Baptiste, yes, I had to look that name up, standing. So the government gives him a visit and gives him an offer to work together with the US military, of course, which he accepts. But I will not go into further details about the whole military thing, because it's meant to be a spoiler-free review, which I forgot to tell you at the beginning of the video, but who cares? I can say one thing though, the elves are in this movie and they are portrayed pretty well in this movie. I didn't think that, because in the beginning, I wasn't clear if the elves were in this movie. I mean, it wasn't a trailer, but I didn't see the trailer. So I knew Santa Claus was there, and it was all very real world stuff. There's no CGI. You don't see him flying in his sleigh with the reindeer. So I was curious, are there elves? But yes, they are elves. I checked the trailer, and in the trailer you can see, so it's not really a spoiler. There are elves. Going further on the whole kid's bad thing, he delivers a call to a kid named Billy, and he is portrayed by Chance Hertzfield. And yes, I also had to look that name up. Before he gets this call, you get to see how Billy lives and what bad things he does. Like, well, I can't really say because spoiler-free review. And I gotta say, this is a pretty fucked up kid. Let's just say he always wants to be number one. So, getting a call, this 12-year-old kid calls in a hitman he knows to go assassinate Santa Claus, as you do. The hitman, portrayed by Walton goggins, accepts his job and proceeds to hunt down Santa Claus. And I gotta say, it's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny ordeal how he gets by preparing to kill Santa Claus. Let's talk about Mel Gibson a bit. Mel Gibson in this movie is great. He knows when it's the right time for a comedic moment, but most of the time it is this beaten down old Santa Claus who doesn't take shit from anybody. And I mean nobody. He has guns. It is an angry Santa Claus. He and his wife are a very cute couple though, and in the movie it shows when they are on screen together. Mel Gibson is not someone particularly unknown to the audience, as he played a lot of roles before taking on the red jolly jacket and the beard. But all in all, he does a great job. God, I love Walton Goggins. Don't ask me why, but everything he has done till now is just great. He is a wonderful comedic actor, but also a dramatic one when he needs to be. He plays this very angry and serious hitman in this movie, but makes it comedic enough to make it fun to watch him prepare and kill Santa Claus. They give him a bit of a sad backstory at some point in the movie, but it does not change your feelings about him because he's really a bad son of a bitch. But it makes it just a little bit sadder why he does what he does. Now we also have Chance Hertzfield playing Billy. It's a 14-year-old actor with already quite some roles on his name actually, as he plays in, what was his name of this movie? Good Boys? I guess it was Good Boys. Anyway, he portrays Billy, and he does a great job. He's this annoying kid. You just you just want to punch him in the face the whole time. Plus, he calls a hitman on Santa Claus. Who does that? So you kind of hate him in the movie, which they want you to do, so it's not really a bad thing. And now Mary Jean Baptiste, who plays Ruth Kringle, the jolly wife to the not so jolly Santa Claus, well, she's a lovable person on screen and it shows. She really loves Chris and bakes them a lot of cookies. I gotta say, you see cookies everywhere. She also provides the elves with food every day and does a lot around the house. So truly, Santa wouldn't be able to do what he does without his wife. She plays the character very sweet and lovable, exactly how you would imagine Mrs. Claus. All in all, this movie is a fun time to go see. Do not think it's a kids movie to take your children through, because it's absolutely not. It's an adult Christmas movie and a fun watch at that. I personally went in with no high expectations and came out with satisfied feelings. Don't expect an amazing story or something revolutionary, just go in for a fun watch and enjoy the ride, because the movie is totally worth it and the people in it are great. All in all, I would give this movie a 7 out of 10. Why a 7 out of 10? Well, just as I said, it's not an amazing story, it's nothing revolutionary, but if you just go in and enjoy it, it's a very fun movie, and it doesn't need to be higher, but it does not need to be lower. So, this was my movie review for Fatman. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Please let me know what you think of the Fatman in the comments, but try to be spoiler free. Thank you very much, and I would love to see what you guys thought of this movie.